What's going on, everyone? We are going down. We're getting relegated. We are getting relegated. We are getting relegated. If I say it enough times, maybe I'll start to believe it, but it's the fact of the matter, so I better fucking get used to it. We're going down. Spurs being beaten 3-1 by Crystal Palace at home. They're laughing at us as they go off the pitch. I can see the Palace players. They're just laughing at us because we're the laughing stock of the Premier League. We are the laughing stock. Here with Himothy to discuss what has been an absolutely disastrous day, one of the worst days in my Tottenham supporting life, as we've succumbed to a 3-1 defeat at home in one of our biggest games in our history. We are 1 point outside the relegation zone. We are 2 wins in 20 games. We are 5 losses in a row. We are 11 games without a win. Today, the damage was done, I think, in one moment for me, and that was Van de Ven's stupidity. We, had the game there. We were 1-0 up. Solanke scored after. We got a bit of reprieve. Not to say we were brilliant before that, but it was an even game, wasn't it? Get the goal. You're thinking, wow, come on, stick with this. Keep it tight. Just shut the back door. Make sure nothing happens. And Van de Ven with an inexplicable,
it was so unnecessary,
red card, pulling Sarr back when there's just no need to do it. Vicario's coming out of his goal. Then they get a penalty and a red card. The whole game swings on that one moment. They then go on to win 3-1, and Spurs are now really in the shit. Really in the shit. I mean, I don't know how much we can even analyse from the game, really. It's just about the situation. Like, the game was... we had the game, we were 1-0 up, and we chucked it away. And the game was done at half-time. I
thought it was kind of working the first half. We kept the ball, we were defending a bit better with Tell. We had a bit more... having Tell was such a big impact. It was so much more direct, especially with Sousa there. And we're going for it. Tell had a couple moments. We obviously got the goal, and we thought, okay, I really believe we could have seen it out until the red. That was it. That killed it. That killed everything because it was so unnecessary as well, is what the problem is. Vicario, 90% chance would have saved it. And even if it did go in, at least we would have had Van de Ven still there. We would have had the players.
Exactly.
We could have gone back into it. Or at least got a draw. Instead, we lost. And the game was done by half time.
I mean, I just can't get my head around the stupidity and the brainlessness from Van de Ven in that moment. To not only tug him, but then he full-on pulled him back. He got 2 hands on Son, made sure that the foul was noticeable. He made doubly sure that the referee.
As soon as he went into the box, he pulled it even more. He pulled his arm even more as soon as we got into the box.
And he gives away a penalty and a red card. He's our captain on the day. He is our captain. He's supposed to be leading this team. He's supposed to be the one that's everyone's looking up to, and he does that. He does that, puts us sells the team out, lets everyone down. And not only that, he's missing the game at Anfield as well. But today was so massive after the results that happened yesterday. We saw that West Ham got their tails up with the win. We saw Forest get an equaliser at Man City. These are our relegation rivals right now. These guys have momentum. They're getting results. They're playing well. We needed to make a statement tonight. We are not going to go down without a fight. It's going to be difficult to send us down. And we sent that opposite message. We sent the message that we are ready and waiting to play in the Championship next season. It's like we're already preparing. The players are probably chatting to their agents already. What moves can you get me? What where am I moving to? What's going to happen next season? I ain't taking a 50% wage cut. I'm out of here. Let's start making the preparations. It's like they're willing to go down, some of these players. And yes, I understand 3-1 down. We screwed up, and then there was a bit of fight showed at the beginning of the second half. Ultimately, it was nowhere near enough. Always with 10 men, it was going to be difficult. But tonight, we shut the bed in what was a massive game. And we are... I think the terms banging trouble or seriously in trouble, I think don't do it justice. Yeah, they don't do it justice. We are the favourites for relegation. Right now, for me, we are heading down to the Championship. We are going down. We are getting relegated. Tottenham are not going to be a Premier League side right now, as things stand, in my opinion. The way things are going, we are not going to be a Premier League side next season. These players do not have the fight. They're not up for the fight for this relegation battle. They're not up for it. It's like this still hasn't sunk in yet for them, the situation we're in. and that actually are going down. Maybe they think, oh, we're in the fight, but we'll stay up and we'll win a few games and we'll save ourselves. Maybe they're just like assuming it'll just happen. We'll just win some games eventually and we'll save ourselves. Maybe they're just hoping something will fall into place. Someone's going to save us. Someone's going to swoop in and score a last-minute winner, or put in a few challenges, or save a penalty, or something's going to happen that's going to save our skin. Or we're going to get a new manager. Judah maybe will go. Maybe we'll get Redknapp in and he's going to come and save us. No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to save us. It's a helpless situation. We're sinking without a trace. There is nothing left here. There is nothing in this team that I can see. We're on our knees when it comes to fight, quality, decision making. In terms of, you see Palace, a clear plan. They're playing the same system as we are. Maybe in some, they got a bloody back three of Richards, Canvo, and whoever it was, Riyadh. You telling me what they get into the Tottenham team? Of course they don't. But they have a clear plan. They have clear direction. They have a clear way of playing. They're popping it around with purpose. They know what they're doing, making the right runs, playing the passes at the right times. That's a team in tune with each other. We have no idea what we're doing. We don't know where our left arm is, let alone where each other are. We don't know where we're moving. We don't know where we're passing. We don't know what men we're picking up. We don't know what we're doing. We're completely all over the place. And it's leading to horrible decisions happening. Even we had a warning sign even before the penalty. They scored.
We got lucky.
His nose was offside. His nose was offside, so we got completely lucky. And then we took the lead. You think, okay, we got away with one there. Maybe we take advantage of it, but we didn't learn from it. We didn't learn from when it was Sarr in all three occasions. He won the penalty and scored 2 goals. On all 3 occasions, he got the better of us because they're a team knowing exactly what they're doing. And we're a team completely clueless out there on the pitch. We have no idea what it's like. We don't go into the game with a game plan. It's like
we don't know how to play football. We generally play like a Sunday league team, and I don't get it because it's been like this the whole season, even with Frank. Why is all we do is recycle the ball, boot it up, lose it, and then concede, and then go again? It makes no sense to me. Our only tactic, or all we do, we can't play football on the ground. We can't string 3 passes together. We just boot it up to Solanke or Richarlison, whoever's there, and just hope something comes of it or get some luck and we score. That's our only hope. Now, the remaining fixtures, we literally need a miracle. I'm pretty sure every single one, apart from maybe one, or maybe it's all of them, we lost to last season. Mm-hmm. So how on earth are we gonna get any points here?
We need a miracle. We need an absolute miracle with the way we're playing. We've got no leadership in this team, which is a problem in itself. But this is a team that has no belief. It seems they just don't. Either they have no belief of getting out of the situation, or they're so confident and arrogant that they think it will just happen. Mm-hmm. I don't know which one is the case, but we are the worst team by a long way in this Premier League. We are awful. We are a shocking football team. Now, currently, on the current rate we're going, we are not just a horrible football team. We are one of the worst teams that's ever played in the Premier League on our current points per game ratio in the last 20 games now. That's 20 games that we've won 2, right? That would be 12 points over a season in that current ratio. That is one of the worst teams to have ever played in the Premier League. We're up there with the Derbies and Sunderland's when they got relegated, and even some of the teams from last season probably finished on more points. I think the team from last season, Leicester, finished on more. I think they finished on like 24, or Ipswich. They finished on 24 points. That's the current ratio we're on with the way we're playing. This team are clueless. They have no idea what they're doing, and what they are doing is sending us down. And the club. What has the club done? What have they done? Someone should grab them by the neck and let them stare at the team sheet and shove it in their face and say, this is what you've done. This is the situation. Shove the league table in their face and say, this is exactly where you have led us. No signings in January when the team is absolutely on its knees for signings, when we're 13 injuries, selling our winger who was our top goal scorer last season and not replacing him, so we end the window with less wingers than we started the window with. Leaving a manager in charge who had lost the support of the players a long time ago for months and months and months, leaving him in charge and letting the situation get to so bad that we're in a relegation fight and you had to change it. Not having a plan in place for when he goes and having to go with an interim manager with Igor Tudor, who Paratici wanted back in November, and now he only has 12 games to save it, and not enough time to turn things around.
We got rid of Johnson. We were all expected there to be a replacement. Nothing. No one comes in. Then Kudus gets injured for months. And they're expecting, okay, we definitely need to get someone. And then we end up loaning out Dane Scarlett, who was playing minutes at a time. And we still brought no one in. That's how they run the club.
Signing 3 teenagers, after finishing 5th. Sacking the manager that won us the Europa League.
And get within the player who won it.
And appointing a Brentford manager who the players didn't respect. And letting it go on for so long.
We caught it so early. The football was so bad. Even in November. I remember I said it after the Monaco game, the 0-0. The football was so bad. Signs were there.
I don't know if you heard this, but I heard they didn't even want to sack him when they did. There was the Lewis family who wanted him gone. The Lewis family wanted him gone. They overrode him. The Lange and Vinay. They didn't even want to sack him. And now it's led to this situation
Paratici wouldn't have gone months before.
The players now, we're learning a new system, a new way of playing. We're playing catch-up, and we're not only doing that, we're doing that with loads of injuries, and we're doing it under severe pressure of relegation.
It's too late.
And we left it so late, way too late. Way too late. And the damage has been done. It's all good and well you sacked Frank, but the damage has already been done. It doesn't matter if you sacked him at that point. That's what we were saying. You've already left it so long. You gave yourselves 12 games to save us. We're now 3 games into that, 3 losses, and we look just as bad, and we look like we're still confused because they're still having to play in a different way. The manager doesn't know what's best system for these players. He's got no idea. He's still learning. He's got no clue how to play these players and what position to put them in. So a lot of these players are on loan, or they're looking for moves in the summer. They're not invested in this. Mawani doesn't give a crap. Van de Ven and Romero, they're getting sent off. They're selling us short. They don't care, it seems, at the moment. Conor Gallagher's come into this team. We signed a signing in January in the only position when we got 13 injuries, riddled with injuries and problems, and we made a signing in the only position we had depth in. The only position the whole squad we had depth in, which was a number 8. We have about 5 number 8, and we signed another one, and expecting things to change. It was mind-boggling. We made him our top pay earner, and we peddle all this nonsense. We're going to smash the wage structure in the summer. Don't you guys worry. We're going to invest. We're here to build something big. Well, you're going to be in the Championship. That's where you're heading. Are you gonna splash the wage structure in the Championship? You're gonna give Adam Armstrong $200,000 a week? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that where we're heading? The only person who can hold his head up high tonight was Archie Gray. He was the only one who fought for the team, had a bit of quality, did really well, got an assist. He was the only one fighting, but he was amongst a sea of absolute incompetency and shit. We are going down. There is no other simpler way to put this. We're getting relegated. And it's all down to this hierarchy and how they've managed the club and the years and years and years of mismanagement, from not backing Pochettino, from making 0 signings in a transfer window, from splashing big money on flops and then deciding because those flops didn't work, we're no longer going to spend big money anymore. From sacking Pochettino, going from Mourinho to Conte to Nuno, flipping philosophy like the wind changes, going to Ange, then to Thomas Frank, not having a consistent plan in place from what the football club wants to be, having a mishmash of players and profiles in the squad that don't suit the way we play, and always leaving holes in the squad and always causing problems for managers, and always causing problems in terms of the squad we have, always not the right players in the right positions. And now we sit here on the precipice of relegation. We are looking over a cliff right now with 1 foot over it, it feels. And we are about ready to fall. We are ready to jump. And doesn't even seem like we need that much pushing to get us to do that. This club is in the abyss. We are in the abyss. And once we fall, there ain't no parachute. The parachute payments ain't going to do much. There ain't no parachute is going to save us. We are going to fall. There is no saying we get back up. There's no saying where once we get to the bottom of that cliff, we can climb the mountain again and get back to where we were. This is what we're at risk of. We're at risk of falling down into the EFL, and it's a damn hard league to get out of, and things can get worse before they get better. You see Leicester at the moment. They won the league 10 years ago. They're now at risk of going down to League One. That can happen. That can happen to anyone. No one is too big for that. If there's any lesson we've learned, no one is too big to get to struggle in these situations. We are down in the dumps. It's sad, man. It is sad how we have let this. And the most mind-boggling thing is, we have all the advantages as a club. We have a stadium. We have all the revenues. We have Beyonce coming 5 times a season. We have Foo Fighters. We have Metallica. We have F1 tracks. We have the Dare to Skywalk. I'm going to jump off the Skywalk next time I go on it. We have all the advantages as a football club. We have all the money. We have PSR up the wazoo. We have everything. We have all the advantages you could ask for. It's all self-inflicted. There are clubs who have to work within their means, who have to find clever ways to get ahead. We can just buy it. Yeah. We have all the money, and yet we don't know what we're doing with it. We're like a lottery winner who goes broke because he doesn't know how to spend his winnings.
That's perfect.
That's basically what we are. The money drives us mad. We spend all this time driving revenue sources and hotels and stadiums, but we have no idea what to do with it, because we think that in itself will get you to where you want to be. You just think the money in itself will sort itself out. But if you don't have a footballing brain, if you don't make football the number one focus, it's all a house of cards. The thing is a house of cards, and once that revenue goes from the footballing revenue, the whole thing is going to tumble. The whole thing is going to tumble, and that is what is happening right now. That is what's true. Sponsorships are threatening to pull out. We're not getting Champions League money or European money. We're not even going to get Premier League money next season. And all of a sudden, we've got all these players on high wages, all these debts to service with the stadium. We've got all these big payments to put out because, you've got to spend money to make money. And yet, as soon as that all goes, where does that leave us? Where does that leave us? Nowhere. There is nothing holding this club together right now. It's falling apart. I'm lost. I'm lost.
I just can't believe it's actually happening. Generally, I can't from my time supporting Tottenham, for us to actually be in this situation, I still cannot believe that there is a massive chance we get relegated. We're favourites. We're generally favourites now. We have to be. By the end of next week, we will be in the zone, most likely. We're not beating Liverpool.
No. That's the next game. Van der Ven, by the way, misses the next game due to which we go to Anfield, which we haven't won in 15 years. Anfield, we haven't won.
It doesn't really matter with a red card. We'll lose anyway.
So we ain't winning that one.
Matter. There's literally nothing positive. There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say. We're done. The damage has been done. It's like there is no saving this situation. I think there is no saving this situation.
Just waiting for injuries to come back, and even then, are we going to still be playing the same football and just booing it up? What's the point?
Injuries come back. They need to be fully fit. Are they going to be up for the fight? The damage has been done. It's. I feel like it's finished. I feel like the time has been and gone. We had the fixtures. We had West Ham and Burnley and Brentford and Sunderland, all these fixtures all in a row. A chance to build some momentum, some points on the board, make sure this situation never came. We kept Frank in charge. We didn't win any of those games, and now we're here. And now we're here, and we sacked him in a panic, expecting something to change. Nothing did. And now it's done. The damage has been. We had the chances. We had it. We're We've had all the chances. We've had every chance. We had chances when we were in a title race. We've had chances when Conte got top 4. We've had chances when we won the Europa League. We've had the chances to kick on. Every single time we didn't. Every single time we made more and more bad decisions.
Even when Andrew got 5th.
And Andrew got 5th. There was another chance. Every time it's happened. The chance to save ourselves has happened, and no manager change, no players no players coming back, no change of formation. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's done. It's finished. And the club I know it sounds dire right now. It feels like I'm talking like climate change or something, like the world's ending and something we can do. But that is the reality. The damage has already been done. The damage has already been done.
If we lose to Forest, I think it's guaranteed. If we lose to Forest in the Premier League, what, in a week's time or 2?
Yeah.
I think it's guaranteed we go down.
Forest, yeah.
I generally think it's guaranteed we go down if we lose to Forest.
We're going to be in the relegation zone come that game. We're going to be in the relegation zone. Who do West Ham have next? They've got they do have Man City, but we have Liverpool.
But Forest have Fulham.
And we have Liverpool, so it's just going to be either it's 2 losses or looking at City, maybe West Ham get a result there.
And Forest will probably win.
Forest probably get a result.
Because West Ham did. West Ham got a result. We lost to Fulham now.
And then we have Forest and they have Villa. And Villa are shitting the bed at the moment. I wouldn't be shocked if West Ham get a result there. I would not be shocked if West Ham get a result.
For that game.
They're away. But still, they've got 4 losses in a row at home, I think. Then we have Sunderland away when West Ham have Wolves at home. They could easily win that. If I mean, it's Wolves. I know Wolves have got some results, but West Ham are big favourites for that. We're finished, man. We are absolutely finished.
We're not beating Brighton.
Brighton at home. West Ham have Palace away. I guarantee you West Ham win that. They will beat Palace.
Brighton put a good fight against Arsenal.
And then Forest have Burnley.
No, if we do not beat Forest, we're getting relegated. Like I think it's guaranteed.
Right now, I think we're
favourites right now.
I would say it's a good 70% for me now.
Yeah.
I think it's about 70%.
And it was 5% last week.
5% for you?
No, on in terms of the betting and stuff.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
For me, I never listened to that. I thought it was way higher than that.
Yeah, same.
I was saying last week, 2 weeks ago before the Fulham game, I was saying 35%. I was saying about 35.
So it's double now for you.
For sure. It's double. After these 2 losses and the way we've looked, 100%, we're going down. I'm 70% sure we're going down.
That red card killed us. I don't think we would have lost if you didn't get a red card.
Yeah. You might be right, but the end of the day went against us and we didn't recover the situation. Look, we had a couple of chances beginning of the second half. One of those goes in, you never know, but it didn't go in. And we left the game in the situation we have. But I feel like it's pointless talking about this game because it's not just this game, isn't it? It's
the whole season.
The whole season.
It's the worst season I've ever seen. You can look at this game
and say this and that and, maybe and red cards and that's all fine for this game. But we're now 2 defeats in 20. This whole season has been a shower of shit. It's been a shower of shit. And we've just been walking at it, under it without an umbrella. That's what it feels like. We've just been shat on time after time. Oh, man. It is depressing, guys. It is depressing. But look, that's your instant match reaction. Spurs have lost 3-1 to Palace. Can someone find me some positivity? Someone find me somebody to love. Something. Because I have lost all hope of what's going to happen in this football club. It's now your chance to have your